All right, welcome back, and it's Techno Thursday, and that was Future Inventions for you early morning. And as we promised you, we do have another very important and a very special guest who is here in the studios today, and he is Mr. Danishka Naveen. A very good morning to you. He's a systems engineer, and he's the person who actually founded the whole Linux Hanthana Linux operating system, the project. So talking about Hanthana Linux in the very first place, so actually I would like to ask you, what is Hanthana Linux all about?
Okay, Hanthana Linux is a project, and it consists with Hanthana Linux operating system and Hanthana community support, and we do have a Hanthana community magazine. It's and all of these stuff just for free of charge, and we have documentation, and even we do hands-on trainings on site, and we don't charge for anything. We do everything for free of charge.
And what was the reason behind for you to start it? I understand that okay, technology is expensive in one particular aspect, and people strive for it. There is those passionate people who want it. What was your reason behind to work on this whole responsibility of being social?
Yeah, since 2008 I have been conducting several free and open source workshops around the country, especially in rural areas.
Why? I mean, it's a service you're doing to everybody.
Yeah,
what made you feel that?
Yeah, actually I thought of giving something back to the community. So actually at that time I was working for ICT agency of Sri Lanka, and so I had much time to, because I was working from home, so I had freedom to attend. They gave me the full freedom to attend this kind of community work. So in that time, so I thought of doing some good work instead of doing some tuition like thing.
All right, so talking about Hanthana Linux operating system, it's free and open source, so anybody can get access to it when it comes to a free and open source software. So what do you think are the current, the most new features and the functionalities that you provided in the Hanthana Linux operating system compared to the other free and open source softwares available?
Basically, all of Linux operating systems and even the first project, they have similar features, but the different is in Hanthana Linux. It's a all-in-one system. It's mean like you don't want to install anything. I mean, you don't want to do a post installation, so everything comes out of the box, and even you don't want to install any plugins or additional packages. So it will work even including Sinhala Tamil language support, and even you can get even more than 70 languages support, and as well as so many packages, even like for example, even simple things like even a document compiling, preparation to software development, even like for primary kids. So how do you think about teaching how to use the keyboard or mouse? So we have such applications inside this product. So this fit on everyone, not just IT expert, but also just a small kid to elder person.
That's a wonderful thing for learning on their behalf. So far in your experience, how has children learnt it? Are they quick by learning this system, or are they quite slow? What do you feel?
It's really good, and most of the best thing is the collaboration. We have noticed even recently we have deployed one lab in Kandipitiya school. So over there actually within few hours they started teaching to their friends. So it's a
so was language a barrier there?
Yeah,
it was. And what was the solution for at that moment?
Yeah, in these open source software, it's really easy to localize. It's mean we don't want to depend on a third-party company to localize our product to Sinhala or Tamil. So in this product, anyone can not only just Hanthana, but also in all the open source products. You can contribute back to the project, and you can translate whatever the software.
And especially in connection to the learning modules that Hanthana Linux provides, I think that's one of the major aspects of it, because when we actually install a particular software, we need to keep installing the drivers and, you know, installing the Office package separately. But when it comes to Hanthana Linux, it's all unique. It has all its unique functions. So talking about the learning modules and the support that it actually gives for the students who would want to improve their IT literacy rate.
Yeah. First of all, I have to tell this system install within 30 minutes. It's mean Office packages, graphics, whatever the entertainment stuff, including games. So basically, for learning, especially for students, this system consists for mathematics, like a drawing 2-dimension and 3-dimension graphs, and for science, like a periodic table. So think about most of rural schools, they don't have enough teachers. So even a relief period, someone else, for example, if you are going as a art teacher to for the science period, so you can just use this periodic tables tool and explain them, because it's really easy, and it's a really good solution for the rural schools. And then next thing is sustainability, because you don't want to pay after next year. We don't charge any single.
It's free and open source after all. Exactly.
There's a couple of visuals that we saw with school children attending to a detail. Can you briefly tell us what that is all about?
Yep. Actually, we have deployed one school lab in Galle. It's Malalgola Sri Sivali College. So over there, this is the very first day, and actually what we experience is teacher, she conducted, even she didn't touch the software before that, the deployment. So this is the very first day, and it was really actually everyone interested on the thing happened, because it's a primary school, and
I'm sure everyone would have been supportive.
Yeah.
They would have been looking forward for it.
Yeah.
Right. And now we've been talking about the whole Hanthana project, but we haven't talked about our guest, his background details, or about his education. In short, please share us little background details about you.
Okay, I'm a IT graduate, and I'm working as a systems engineer at Centuryware Software Solutions.
Okay, short and sweet it is.
So talking about Hanthana, it's not only the operating system, it has many other aspects of it. As you mentioned earlier, community support is another major aspect of it. So how do you actually provide community support to improve the ICT development in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, we have a Hanthana community forum. If you want, you can write in singular, either Tamil or even Singlish. Yeah, it's possible. And next thing is, most of the time we do call support only for rural places, because it's very hard to do call support because due to that it's really little bit hard.
And tell us a little about the workshops. How does it happen? Do you do it on a regular basis, or is there a lot of publicity given for the people to be aware? Because if there is an upcoming workshop, I mean, they could be a part of it.
Yep. Regarding workshops, actually we do on-site workshops, because we don't call them to Colombo or somewhere else, because normally we visit their own place, and we conduct the workshop totally free of charge. And we have recently covered Central Province and even some of the places in North Central Province.
Mm-hmm. So was it a difficult task? I mean, everyone goes through a struggle to do a little bit of marketing and speak about the project, but once there is one person who learns from it, the word of mouth just spreads.
Yes, exactly.
How did it happen in your case?
Yeah, previously I just started my own, but right now we have more than 300 active members in the forum, and apart from that, for the sysadmin support, we have around 10 industry experts. So, and not only that, we have school students, teachers, even government employees, like even like senior administrative officers, because it's really hard to get support from the government employees because they're always busy.
Correct. And according to your view, what's the best age to start for a student or maybe whoever it is?
There is no such education or even knowledge barrier, because we consider all as because we have kind of a thing like a mixed ball model
Of people.
It's mean that we don't consider, okay, this is a graduate, this one is a school student. We consider all of them are in the same level, including myself.
Right.
Alright, so with that we'll take a short break and we will be right back to discuss more about the Hanthana Linux project.
பதினான்காவது கொழும்பு சர்வதேச புத்தக கண்காட்சி 2012 செப்டம்பர் மாதம் 18ஆம் தேதி முதல் 26ஆம் தேதி வரை தினமும் காலை 9 மணியில் இருந்து இரவு 9 மணி வரை BMICH ஏற்பாடு இலங்கை புத்தக வெளியீட்டாளர்கள் சங்கம்.
Right, welcome back, and we are in connection and conversation with Mr. Danishka Naveen, who is actually the founder of the Hanthana Linux operating system. So talking about the other aspects of Hanthana Linux, actually training programs are another major event that you all actually conducting. So how is this whole process being carried out?
Yeah, basically we do training programs on request. So once they request, we will ask them to select the
Module.
one of the no, actually first of all we will ask them to select a whatever the best school lab around that area, because it's really hard, because sometimes when we get there they have some hardware issues, so it's really hard to take our time to fix other issues. So after that we will normally we visit the place in one day in the previous day, and normally we conduct at least two-day workshops, because we try first of all we try to cover the all-level ICT syllabus to school teachers, because we normally conduct only seminars for students, because there is a problem with selecting who should be in the training. So therefore we collect ICT teachers, and we transfer the knowledge to them, and we expect they will do the next phase.
Mm-hmm. And currently what the focus will be on developing this and taking it everywhere. What is your future pertaining to the teachers? What do you hope to give them?
Yeah, actually what we expect is to promote free and open source software around the country. Mm-hmm. So actually we selected education sector because it's really easy, and it's the best way to spread all the good things to the community. And after that we will focus on not just school teachers, but like universities and even the government sector. Even in 2010 I have conducted hands-on training for Sri Lanka Navy IT staff. Likewise, we will planning to expand our training programs into other sectors.
Mm-hmm. How do you manage the operation? I'm sure there must be a cost that's involved here. How do you manage it?
Yeah, normally we manage by our own. It's mean we don't have a sponsor yet, and we'll try all the things like transportation and even food, everything we cover our own.
Right, this is national TV watching, so this is a very community service project that is being going. Voice Out would say would love to educate a child or somebody who is watching, learning on the aspect. I'm sure you would like to stretch your hand out and help on this project if you are watching us. And I think there's a clip coming, Muthima?
Well, yes, Sharon, talking about Hanthana Linux project, actually we were talking about it. When it comes to the students, it's very much important as it has different learning modules. So let's take a look at this clip, how it actually provides the learning modules and the different aspects of it when it comes to the improvement of the IT literacy rate in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, basically this is the latest, actually upcoming Hanthana release, Hanthana 17. We call it as code name is Sitija, and this is the Hanthana desktop, and it consists Office application called LibreOffice, and what we normally you know, the application packages what you are using, it's similar to the same thing, and also it has some multimedia applications and software development tools. Even this is about how to drawing a 3-dimensional graph. It's about, because we can't draw a 3-dimensional graph in just a paper, so this is a really nice tool.
And what are the other tools that it provides?
It has more than 200 applications, and this is about periodic table. So if you double click on one of the application, let's say hydrogen or something, and it will show all the boiling point and melting point, and even you can, if you have internet access, it will redirect to internet as well.
Why the word Hanthane? What was the reason behind it?
Okay, it's actually I was working for one of the multinational company. It's an IT company. It's and at the time actually the company is using internet related chat IRC for their communication. At that, so my nickname was Hanthana. Okay. So I use them because I'm someone out of that. Yeah. So while discussing about this project name, one of my friends suggests, okay, why don't we use Hanthana, because it's political neutral and it is a local name, and then it is really easy to pronounce it.
And people love that place.
Yeah, exactly. That's another major aspect of it. Well, actually, in the beginning, you mentioned about the Hanthana e-magazine. So, what's this all about?
The thing is, like, once we conduct a workshop, so after that, most of rural places they don't have way to access to information and get some what is happening in the world. So we thought of doing e-magazine and let them to get update about this open source world. So that's our idea, and let them to contribute to the project. Because if a student if he knows about the graphics, so at least he can do that work.
We're coming to the last couple of minutes. Could you tell us in short how a person can get connected if they want more information about this Hanthana project?
Yeah, exactly. If someone wants to communicate with us, he can write to info@hanthana.org email address.
Let's repeat that email address again. I hope everybody watching out there would take down this address.
Yeah. Info info at hanthana.org.
You should give a telephone number as well if people want to connect, or just the email is fine.
Yeah, and if they can access visit our website. It's www.hanthana.org, and if you need any help regarding workshops, so you can call me. My number is 0714 275
So this is the particular operating system, Hanthana Linux operating system. So in case a person needs to get this, how can a person get hands on to this?
Okay, it's really easy. They can just visit our website and click on the download button, and they can download or ask a copy from anyone, because it's free to distribute. You don't have any legal issues, and otherwise they can ask write to the our email address.
Well, so in fact, you've also been instrumental in localizing the Mozilla Firefox into single list. So how was the kind of response that you received from this?
Yeah, it's we have actually.
I think that's one of the major projects again.
Exactly, and it's it's a very first major project, popular software localized to singular language, Mozilla Firefox. Then second one is LibreOffice. So both projects were conducted with the support of ICT agency, and we had a really good contribution from the community because after we did the initial work. Still we are working on it, and even the usage is really good. You might wondering, even we're around 10 people use. We have hits from United States from around 10 people, and even 60 users from Italy for the singular local, not the Firefox English one. So it's really nice because people, those who are outside Sri Lanka, even they still have the local language.
Right, so people are talking about it and people are aware about it, and this is why we brought this message to you, for you to learn, for you to dissolve your little confusion that is in your mind. In short, what is your next big mission?
Next thing is actually we are planning to automate this build process. It's mean actually like if you are downloading tomorrow, you will get at least weekly basis. It's mean you will get all the updates, because if you are in the rural place, if you don't have the internet connectivity, so then in that case you can't update your system. And next thing is we are looking for we just started deploying ICT labs to rural schools, especially financially depreciated schools. So that is the major task. So I will really appreciate if someone can help us to deploy school lab, because we don't have money, but what we are doing is, if you are donating, for example, if Sri Lanka Rural Corporation, if they are willing to donate a school lab, so we will coordinate a school, and SLRC will donate the pieces, and we will do the deployment, the installation, and after that we will conduct all the trainings for free of charge. And basically we will visit the school each month. One of our members will visit the school and conduct 2-day training for that particular school.
Right. That was an example for you, and keeping you informed that it's a community service project at the end of the day, and viables of donations will be very much appreciated. So this is the Hanthana project that we have been talking about, and that is what it is. Thank you very much for joining us, and we want to wish you all the very best, and may be blessed with the wonderful community service that you've been doing.
Definitely.
And I would like to invite for the audience, if you are free to visit our 3rd anniversary celebration on Excel World on next Saturday. So let's meet there if you really love to meet the Hanthana, the team behind the Hanthana project.
Right.
All right, so that's about the next Hanthana release. This is
I think
about
both
the
of us
release,
should go there.
Hanthana 17 release. So you should be there on Saturday. This is, once again, what's the time that?
Around 11 a.m.
Around 11 a.m. So that's about the Hanthana Linux project, and we'll be winding up our program on RiseNShine today, and with me and Sharon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.